I have a question for you. Do you like David Bowie? You didn't answer my question. That's a yes or no. You like David Bowie? That means you like aliens and rock and roll.
Hey, good morning. So last night I went and saw Youth Brigade and another band, the Lower Class Brats. And I didn't know anything about that band. And the only thing I sampled was pretty short, and I heard like whoa-ohs, and I was like, I don't know what they're going to be like. So I didn't really have a lot to go off. But that band actually blew my mind. They were good punk rock, you know, most definitely. And there was a little bit of a synchronicity I ran into last night. So I'm wearing my Negative Approach t-shirt, and a friend comments and goes, "Hey, I'm going to see Negative Approach and Final Conflict." And I'm like, "What? Final Conflict? Holy shit." And instantly I thought of Ron, the singer. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen Ron in, a long time. It'd be cool to see him. So I want to go to that show, and it's like in October. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool. I'll go to that show and be able to say hi to Ron. So I get back to the show, and I walk outside, and Flash, who put on the show, says, Hey, do you know that Ron Martinez is playing bass in the Lower Class Brats?" And he didn't hear me. I was down the block. So when I was talking about Final Conflict, but Flash just randomly tells me this, I'm like, holy shit, we were just talking about Final Conflict. And then I realized, wow, so Ron's playing bass. So, yeah, it was crazy. It's weird because I didn't really recognize that synchronicity until I was telling a friend about it, and then I realized I'm like, holy shit, that totally was a synchronicity, because there's no way Flash could have heard me, because I was down a block. I was down far enough that I would have had to have been yelling, "Flash!" And there's no way he would have heard me, So I think about that, and it was strange. And it just so happens that Ron is, he works for Negative Approach. So anyway, that's just like a strange punk rock synchronicity, for sure. It really was. So, yeah, I got to talk to Ron for a little while, and it's not somebody I ever knew very good, but he helped Subvert a lot. I videotaped a little bit of Lower Class Brats, and he's playing bass. Also, in the film Decline of the Western Civilization 3, I think that he announces that it's being filmed in the beginning of the film. There's a little segment of Final Conflict playing, and that's Ron singing. Anyway, so yeah, Youth Brigade fucking rocked. I have some footage you'll see on this video of Youth Brigade and lower class brats. So anyway, yeah, good times. Also, if you guys have never seen Another State of Mind, it's a film that was made in 1984 where Youth Brigade and Social Distortion tour across the country in an old school bus, and it's a little bit of it's filmed, and they end up in Washington D.C. and meet up with Minor Threat. And Another State of Mind is it's an incredible flick, and it captures a moment, a moment in time really, really well. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing good. I'm gonna head out here in a little bit and do some thrifting, and maybe I'll do a video later and tell you what I found. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.
Violence, 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 violence.